Right, so a quick video for Marcus of a Hedgehog proof conibear or BMI Magnum body grip trap cage. He asked me about this a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, whatever. And funny thing is, I'd already had this cage made quite a while back, and I actually did do a video of making it and then accidentally deleted all the footage of making it. So I've been meaning to show you this, but I've slightly then modified it a bit more so it had become hedgehog proof, and it's definitely probably proof of every type of animal except for, say, anything smaller, well, including a squirrel, anything smaller. So you see the cage, it's got the slot for the spring, goes down there. I'll set it in a minute, but I've also now filled the back in. See, that's how it was. It was a big opening, so it was like a run through one. It was the same back and front, but the back, you could always keep this completely covered up like that if you wanted to, so it only came in one way. So the back I've covered up, and the front I've now got this kind of swinging door. It's got to be swinging because you've got to get the trap inside. You could do it so it's just one little thin slot, see, like this, one little thin slot, but then I don't know what animals is going to get in there, not many animals, but that's how you could do it. Or maybe kind of cut it away, have a slot going all the way across, and maybe cut two more out, if you know what I mean. That's one way of doing it. The other thing I do need to do on this badly is cut off some of these edges, because this is kind of quickly done cutting it with a pair of bolt cutters, and some of these edges, as you can see, are still sticking out at the top and bottom, so they really do need doing with an angle grinder. But that's, you know, a bit time consuming, and I'll get round to it sometime. So I'll show you how to set it in a second. An alternative could be, you could make a cage like this, or you can buy cages like this. You could make a small door for the front and then just place the back against the wall with a brick on top, so they can't get in the back anyway. Now this door, once the trap is set, has to be tied or cable tied in place. And this is just a bit of a quick idea of holding the trap in place. It's kind of a piece of HDPE, it's got a lot of spring to it, and you put it through between the teeth, well, between the jaws. Get that nice and straight when you're doing it. Make sure your lock is on there. Right. Now this shouldn't matter, well actually it does matter, because it's got to be only one way round because of the spring arm. So try and hold that on, and you go in, and when you get to there you turn it. Now if you think it will stay still like that, you could leave it just like that. If not, I get this. Sometimes need to adjust it a bit. Get that in there. I might need to do it to the side, depends. Now it holds that pretty good. I'll just change the camera position as you can see it. Right, so hopefully you can just about see that in there. See that? That holds that pretty decent, enough to stop it getting pushed back. You can see there. And that is how the door's going to be. Then what we'll do, either tie it here or cable tie it or something, and you've only got this small little entrance where only a rat or a squirrel can get through. And I would 99% be sure that a hedgehog could never get through that. You've got the thing in, and then what I would do then is just either take a bit of string or a cable tie, but you have to keep cutting it off every time. Put that through there. A bit of wire would do. You probably think something better than this. Tie that up. And now I would pretty much say, see if I can move it a bit. I would pretty much say that that is hedgehog proof. Nothing's going to get through there except for a squirrel probably push through there, a rat will get through there, mice, whatever, but nothing else is going to get in there apart from that. I don't know whether you could somehow get the door a bit more central, but this, to get the springs through, this has to be clear here. I suppose you could have a door, or a door flapping this way, or a door flapping down. It's another option. So one from the top that comes down and just has a little bit cut out there, if you know what I mean. So the same part as this top bit, but two of these, or that much cut out, have it so it flaps like that each time you do it. That would be another option. But this is a relatively easy way to do it, and definitely hedgehog proof. One last thing before we go. Tony Napoli had asked me if I could do some videos on the gin traps. Now, while you know most of you know that the gin traps are legal to keep at home as a display piece, but illegal to set for trapping animals, but I think we could probably still do some like historical demonstrations, so that, you know, kind of keeping the old ways alive, etc., and how they historically used to set them in the old days, because they had some pretty good techniques in that. So I'll see if I can get round to doing some. The funny thing was, I was going to do some this Tuesday, well, last Tuesday, but it kind of just ended up a bad day for doing anything. But I will see if I can do some videos about these and how they used to set them. Obviously we could never use them for really trapping because that's illegal, but historically, you know, we could kind of show some old techniques and maybe, you know, the kind of things they used to do, you know, and perhaps why they banned them, whatever, and things like that. Right, cheers for watching. I'll see you later.